Well, hopefully no rain. Rain's on the parade, or the museum, I should say, Matt, because I know people would want to get out and go do that.
Yeah, for sure. My best advice at this point is just make sure you have that umbrella handy just in case, right? It's going to depend where the rain falls, but it could absolutely fall in Salado. That is a possibility. We do have some chances in the forecast both Saturday and for Sunday. So again, I don't think it's a washout. I wouldn't change my plans. I would just make sure I had the umbrella handy for sure. Did not get anything today. Nothing in the bucket. We are still about 4 inches above where we should be for this time of the year. And with a little bit of cloud cover and really just the way our pattern is set up right now, we topped out at 93, still a little bit below the averages for this time of the year. 82 feels like 87 out there in the 10 o'clock hour. Southeast winds at about 13 miles per hour. And because of that, that's why we still have that heat index value in the 10 o'clock hours, because that humidity coming up off the Gulf. And most of us right there, kind of 80 to 82 across central Texas in the 10 o'clock hour. The problem is, like I've mentioned, some of us still feel like we're in the 90s. I'm looking at you, Hearn, right now. Feels like 91, feels like 87 right now in Marlin, feels like 88 currently in Cameron. So again, a little bit of a heat index value even here as we head towards the kind of the bedtime hours. Again, radar scope is clean out there right now. We saw a few showers a little bit earlier. You saw in our almanac, we did not get anything at the airport in Waco, so unfortunately that number did not go up. And again, it was very isolated across the area today. Different story as we head into your Saturday and your Sunday. I do not think, like I said a couple of times here, I don't think it's going to be a washout. I don't think it's going to be an all-day rain. But some of us do need to be prepared for a little bit of wet weather as we head into your Saturday afternoon. We're going to see some activity moving in with a little disturbance from the north. That's going to lead to those scattered showers. We also have to kind of continue to watch for some of those sea breeze thunderstorms coming up off the Gulf. So again, about a 30 or 40% coverage between those two items that we just mentioned. As we head into the evening, we'll get a break on your Saturday night, but then watch this. A little bit of activity starts to redevelop, and we could be waking up to some wet weather on your Sunday morning, leading into, again, more rain chances for your Sunday afternoon. So again, Saturday, Sunday, about a 30-40% chance both days as we kind of head through the weekend. Again, just make sure you have the umbrella handy with you wherever you go. I want to show you this graphic. This is not a severe weather outlook. I know I show you those sometimes. That's not what this is. This is what's called an excessive rainfall outlook. In other words, this is a grading of, will the rain that we have in the forecast for tomorrow lead to flash flooding? Yes, we do have a slight risk. This is on levels, just like your severe weather outlooks. Your marginal is a level 1, about a 5% chance of seeing that happen. Level 2, slight risk, about a 15% chance. So these aren't high odds, but they're not zero either. The rain we see this weekend could lead to some flash flooding. For Sunday, better chances for flash flooding well out to the west, but again, can't rule any street ponding out across most of central Texas for your Sunday as well. Like I said, it's not going to be the heaviest rain you've ever seen, but everything is very saturated already, and because of that, could lead to some fairly quick flash flooding across the area. So be on the lookout for that throughout the weekend as well. Heading into next week, we're going to keep a little bit of a rain chance in the forecast Monday, and then really we're going to have some off and on chances through the week as we head through most of the work week. We're going to continue to see potential for rain basically every day. Not everybody's going to see it, and not everybody's going to see it every single day, but understand that the chances are there as temperatures continue to warm back up, kind of really to where we expect them to be for this time of the year as we get towards Wednesday and Thursday. So again, getting a little bit warmer, but we're also keeping those chances for rain in the forecast through the week.
You mentioned we're getting a little bit closer to where we are, and I know Sydney wasn't here last July, so like you are lucky this year.
It's been a pretty decent summer so far.
It is.
Like, it's not been too bad for my first like true Texas summer.
It's been about 5 degrees below average on average.
I feel like 2 days is going to come around for football soon, and you're going to be like, wow.
We're going to play that back and be like, you lied.
Exactly. It's not going to age well, right? Yeah.